Hi everybody, today I'm going to present my second project for the Azure Machine Learning Engineering course. So first, you can see the bank marketing data has been loaded into the Azure ML Studio, and it's ready to be used for the auto ML process. So if we go to the automated ML section, we can see that I have built a YUM experiment to run to get the best model from the auto ML run. So using the data set I just showed. So if we go inside, we can see that the status has been completed for this YUM experiment, and we are able to achieve the best model, which is the voting ensemble model. So I have deployed this model. So if we go to the model section, we can see that this best model from the auto ML experiment has been deployed. If we click the details and we go to endpoints, we can see that it has been deployed using the container instance, and the key-based authentication has been enabled. In terms of logging, if we check the application insights, it has been also enabled. So we are able to keep tracking all the logs generating for this API service. So we can also see the REST endpoint here. In terms of Swagger documentation, if we go to the um, localhost 8000 swaggle.json, we can see that these are the contents that display for the endpoint API service. This is called YUM model. And if we check the details, we can see that from post score section, we can see the required input structure for this API service has been displayed. And everything should be compliant with this structure if we wanted to send a request to this API. So if I'm going to do a task on this API. So in this terminal, I have make the Docker up and running. And then on the right side, if I run this command, Docker container ls, we can see that this Docker image has been up and running on port 8080. Then now I'm able to send a request towards this API service by running Python endpoint.py file. So we can see that the result return is yes and no, which is as expected. So which means that this API service is working properly, so which is good. And then if we go to the notebook section, so I use the provided Jupyter notebook to create a pipeline and consume and publish the pipeline for this endpoint. So everything looks good. The pipeline has been finished. If we go to the pipeline section here, we can from the pipeline jobs, we can see that the pipelines that I created by using the Jupyter Notebook has been running successfully. So the status is showing complete. And then if we go back to here, if you run this cell, we can see that the pilot has been published with a name called the fan marketing train, and the status is active with the REST endpoint. Again, let's go back to the pipeline and go to the pipeline endpoint section, and then we can see the fan marketing train has been displayed under this section. So which means this pipeline has been published. This is all for my project. Thank you.